Greetings, Warrior fans, to another edition of our kickoff show, joined by head Warrior football coach Will Finley. Coach, thanks for joining us today.
Absolutely, anytime.
Getting ready for another week on the road. Valley City State, the opponent this weekend on Saturday. But before we talk about them, let's talk about career victory number one for Coach Finley, and probably more important in your mind, win number one of the season against Mayville. How excited were the guys to go out there, first game of the year, and get it done?
Yeah, I think to go on the road and stay overnight and take 2 charter buses and all the new faces we talked about on Sunday at our team meeting. We had new coaches, new players, a new quarterback. And I think it was good to line up against somebody else and play football.
I think talking to you, you mentioned that the defense had some room to improve, but they made plays when they needed to preserve the win. How nice is it that the guys stepped up in the crunch time and got it done, even though you have some more work still to go?
Oh, we kept talking about it during the game. We said big-time players make big-time plays, and somebody was going to make something happen. And then Yake had the interception, and James made a nice break on the ball, and Wayne got the interception and ran in for a touchdown. So those guys were in the right position to make the plays when we needed them.
Talk about the offense. Most times your offense struggles the first few weeks just because you're looking to click, you're getting used to new guys, you're getting used to the plays. Yeah. It seemed like first half you guys were clicking on all cylinders and really set the tone for the day.
Yeah, Coach Rojas and the offensive staff did a wonderful job of changing personnels, looking at the matchups, taking advantage of everything they were giving us. And we had a lot of guys touch the football, and we have some explosive players on that side of the ball, so I'm glad they're on Waldorf's side.
You move forward off of a win. How nice is it to be working on improving without the negative factor?
Yeah, we talked. It's always better to win and get a gut punch than lose and still get a gut punch. So we were able to build off of, hey, we did these things well, but here's where we still need to improve. And yeah, I agree. It's always nicer after a win. And our guys, I talked about last night on the coaches show, especially defensively, we went back to worrying about what we do and how we align and tackling and technique. And I got to do a better job of putting them in the right position as a coach and the defensive staff. So, and the guys were receptive to it, and they want to get better.
Looking ahead to Valley City, the team picked to finish second in the conference, kind of stealing you guys' spot a little bit. How big of a week is this, and how fired up are you guys to take on a team that maybe is knocking you off in the minds of other coaches at least?
Yeah, on Monday we talked about, hey, we have a target on our back, and really what we did last year, they don't, Valley City doesn't care, and we still have a lot to prove, and we need to play with a chip on our shoulder, and regardless of our opponent, we want to go 1-0, whether we're playing Valley City or Grandview down the road. We want to win every game, and so I think we didn't talk too much about the rankings. It's just that it is what it is.
Talk a little bit about Valley City. They kind of meet that early season expectation. They didn't have a big offensive output. They did beat Presentation 21-3. They got their quarterback back. They got their number 2 running back back. How do they look to you, and are there keys to stopping them?
Yeah, they're a well-coached team. Coach Mack has been there a long time, and they've recruited really well. They're big on up front offensively. A senior quarterback who's probably one of the best in the conference, if not the best. And they got a lot of older players. And I think their defensive line is their strength. And they're gonna be a good football team. And we just have to take advantage of our situations and take care of the ball security and ball control, and create some takeaways. We got to get some takeaways early in the game and kind of get the defense going.
The offense for us last week, pretty balanced. Talon threw a great game, but then you mix it up with a slew of running backs grinding out yards. How much does that help going against a defense that allowed just 3 points last week?
Yeah, it's nice, and we have a couple offensive linemen coming back hopefully this week that were injured the previous week, and the running backs. Whoever wants to go in, they're all. I don't see any drop off in who was running the football, and Talon was able to take advantage of some situations in that game, and we get Dominic Watt back this week, who was out last week, and so yeah, I think we just need to continue building off what we did last week.
Defensively are there keys for you? I mean, that's your side of the ball. So
Yep, yeah, we got to start fast on defense and be aggressive and just play loose. I think we played tight at times and felt like we can't let them score. Well, we talk about it all the time. It's college football, and people are going to get first downs and people are going to move the ball. We got to make them snap the ball again, and we give big plays and penalties. We got to eliminate the penalties, and we've changed some ways we've taught technique, and I mean that's the big thing. Stopping the big plays and eliminating penalties.
any keys for you guys personally? Talon have to have a big game defensively? Anybody have the big game, or is it just continue the team effort and everything will work out?
We talked about it on Monday, team before self. If you do your job, you will have individual greatness or stats. And if you don't, then the team will feel that. So if we all do our job, then there'll be guys that rise as the team rises as well.
How tough is it for you guys 2 weeks in a row to start the season, be on the road? It's got to be a challenge logistically, as well as keeping the spirits of the guys up because they haven't had a home game yet.
Right. Yeah. We're going to be excited to be home next week. I know that. But our guys, we talk about all the time, competitiveness. We'll play anywhere. We don't care if it's out in the street or the tennis courts. Our guys are ready to go, and we want to compete. And we're gonna make it as similar as we can this trip. Same hotel, same food, and just make it more homey for our guys, I hope.
I want to remind you fans, the guys play on the road this weekend. Be sure to check the WaldorfWarriors.com website. We'll have a link to the live broadcast there. And I want to remind you fans also, presentation will be coming to town September 26th, Saturday. Kickoff 1 o'clock at Bullsthorpe Field, the home opener. The guys, they've been battling hard on the road. They've been battling hard at practice. Be great to see a big crowd out there. Remember, masks required at the game. But come out and cheer your guys on next week. Coach, good luck this weekend. Have a safe trip, and we look for good results from you guys.
Thank you.